Hello Twin Flames and welcome to the Daily Twin Flame reading for Friday. It's Fabulous Friday today. We're in Aquarius energy. There's a lot of power around. So I'm going to use the structure deck for a structured question. So thank you, angels. What do we need to be asking today? What do we need to be asking today? Wow, we've got one card spread coming up. Very powerful. So I'm going to do a one carder for the connection, and I'm going to use a few decks of cards. I'm not just going to use one card. I'm going to use one card from a number of decks here. So I'm going to bring in the Gateway Oracle by Denise Linn. So thank you, angels. Can we have one card? Wow. Okay. Wow, there is one card. I thought there were two cards there, but there is one card. I'm going to use the Magical Nordic Tarot by Jayne Wallace. Can we have one card, please, about the connection today? One card. What do we need to know? One card. One card, please, angels. One card. There it is. That's the card. I'm going to use the Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle and some magical messages in here. One card, thank you. And I'm going to use the Guardian Angel Inspiration. Okay, a couple of cards there, but we'll take them anyway. I feel that's one card. So what I'm feeling with this is these are the cards, and then these are clarifying cards that have come out as well. So a little bit of an extra message today. So one card spread. So really this is what you need to know today. So your masculine is saying, born of power and strength. Wow. So you're being reminded today that you were born in power of strength. So you're born with power and strength. You can handle whatever's going on. Remember, God would not give you anything that you can't handle. You are a born leader. You are a born warrior. You are a warrior of love and light, and you are a pioneer of truth. So you were born of power and strength. So this is what you're being reminded today. If you think you can't, you can. If you feel like you can't go on, you can. If you feel that you can't handle it, you can. You are stronger than you know. And Archangel Michael will give you that strength you need. And this really resonates with both the feminine and the masculine readings today too. Give yourself credit for all the hard work you have been putting in on yourself. So the angels are saying to you today, you've been doing the work and it's recognized. You may not feel like anything's happening, but it is. It's happening behind the scenes. Why? Because you've been putting the work in. So this is a big message that both twins have been doing the work. Maybe you haven't seen that on the surface yet, but it's the truth. So give yourself credit and give your masculine credit for all the hard work that you've been doing to get where you are today. So I feel this is also about going over the past and reevaluating things in a new way. Being very honest with yourself. Because it's very easy for us sometimes to think, oh, I haven't achieved that yet, or I haven't done that yet. And then we feel like we failed. It can be harder sometimes to look back with love and say, wow, look how far I've come. And that's what the angels want you to focus on today. The achievements, not the failures. Because there is no failure. There's just lessons and growth and power. So give yourself credit for how far you've come. And look at this, the Two of Cups, union. Remember that you are already in union. It's the outer union that's still being created, but you are already part of each other and you are already in that powerful love. So you're creating in a union. The angels are saying to you, give yourself credit for how far you've come and what you've been working on, because you've put in the work. You've been putting in the work on yourself to receive and achieve in a union. And that's what leads to outer union. So you're being reminded here that even if you are not together physically right now, you are always spiritually together. And the Two of Cups is showing that to you. The 3D realm and the 5D realm. You are one. You are always connected. And the Two of Cups is the love that you share. Don't doubt the love that you share. It's magical, it's beautiful, it's forever. It's a forever kind of love. And look at this, hearing messages from spirit. So the angels are coming through to you, giving you messages that you were born of love, that you were born of strength and power, that you are not alone, that you can do this. Hear messages from spirit. The messages you receive from the angels, the signs, the synchronicities, the way the angels are constantly communicating with you, and that you are a clear channel for messages from spirit. What does that mean? It means you have a gift. You can hear the angels. You can hear your loved ones in heaven. You feel the power of this love. You are always connected, and you are always receiving what you need in every moment. And this is a message today, the angel's saying to you, we are giving you the answers you need because you are asking and it's being given. So trust the love. So the message coming through today is this love is real. Your union is happening, and it is possible for you in this lifetime when you believe, when you feel it and you achieve it in that way. Inner union creates outer union, and inner union is created through self-love, self-care, giving back to the self, working on healing, forgiveness, opening your heart. So give yourself credit today for how far you've come on your personal journey, and give your masculine credit for how far they've come on their personal journey, and give yourself credit for what you've achieved and the person you are, because you're so much stronger now than you were, and you were so much farther ahead than you were too, achieving your dreams. Maybe you are working in service right now, working on your goals, and you are born to lead. So the extra messages is believe to see. I love it. Believe to achieve. You know, there's no coincidences. The angels have guided me to this picture this year for a reason. Believe to see. We don't see it and then believe it. You know, that's the wrong way of looking at it. We have to believe it and feel it to see and achieve it. That's the law of attraction. That's the power of heaven. Make time for you. So make time for you today. If you feel like your masculine hasn't got time for you, it's because they are actually making time for themselves. So the message is imminent here. Make time for you to receive time from them. So make time for you today, Divine Feminine. Think about what you want. It's all about flow, not about chasing, pushing, forcing, or trying so hard. So you don't need to push this love. You don't need to force this into action. You don't need to try so hard. Just allow it to flow. And we do that by making time for ourselves, giving back to ourselves, thinking about ourselves, focusing on believing the connection, trusting in it, understanding it, and giving ourselves credit for how far we've come. We were born to shine. I want to bring some other cards in too. So we're still doing a 1-card spread. What else can we do? What else do we need to know? I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. 1 card, please, angels, about signs, symptoms, physical things today. What we're going through in the physical self. What do we need to know? 1 card, please. 1 card. I'm waiting until I get a clear message coming out here. Clear message. Clear message. Clear sign. Okay, that's the one. There it is. I'm also going to use the Journey to Union Oracle. So I feel that these are just bonus cards. You know, I've already answered the question and we've done the reading, but a 1 card, please. Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? And I'm going to bring in a message from the Spirit Junkie deck as well, while I can, because I've borrowed this deck from George today. So 1 card, please, about the journey, or something we need to know today as Twin Flames. Here we go, okay. So the message is, you can't run away from your own soul. So you're being reminded of that. So there's no need to push or force or chase. You can't run from your own soul. You may try for a while, but you always come back. And that's why we can't move on. That's why you may try and move on, but you can't. You come back to the love. That's why you may leave the channel, because you may think, I'm going to go somewhere else, I'm going to get other information, or I'm going to do my own thing. And then you come back because you can't run from your own soul. You want to understand what's going on. We've got, when I lead from a place of love, people respect me. Very powerful. When you lead from a place of love. So that means you operate from your higher self. You operate in compassion and empathy and understanding. You lead the way with your positivity and your optimism and your faith. When you operate in that energy, you are a leader of love, and you are respected. You are respected for who you are and how far you've come. And we've got the hips today. The hips don't lie. So if you're having any hip issues, you know, maybe you've got aching hips, or you bang your hip, or, you know, you just feel a bit achy today. You know, maybe you're thinking about your hips, your body movement. It's about being flexible. And it's about coming into alignment. The need for perfect balance and alignment within the connection and with both masculine and feminine aspects of the self. So you're being reminded that some days you'll be operating as a feminine, some days you'll be operating as a masculine, vice versa, because the closer we get to union, the more in alignment we are. We all have aspects of feminine and masculine within ourselves, and when we are in union, we have balanced those energies. That's why when we give, we receive. That's why we don't have to chase, force, or push or rush this love, because it's moving into alignment. And the reason the hips have come up, especially if you're not having any hip issues, and I'm not feeling that when I'm connecting with the collective energy, but the message is that you are right now balancing the feminine and masculine aspects of you. And that means you will be having these moments where you experience this masculine energy if you are a feminine. And it can make you feel weird, can knock you off your path a little bit. And the masculines are experiencing the sensitivity and the taking control energy of the feminine, because the masculines are taking control right now. And feminines, you're learning to step back. Hip problems occur when the energy of giving and receiving is out of balance and energy is depleted. So if you feel that way, if you feel depleted, like you're giving and not receiving, give back to you. Make time for you. Give back to the self, which restores harmony and inner balance. So the message today is make this a day of self-love. I feel, especially from the masculine reading today, the masculines need time to think today, to listen, to hear the answers, to understand what to do, how to take the next step to move it forward within the next 6 months. So trust that union is there. It's growing. It's always happening. That connection is solid, rock solid and real. You have the power right now to feel the power of your divine masculine's love, to connect with them powerfully in a cosmic way through the 5D realm, to feel their energy and attention. And if you feel you're missing that, reconnect with the self. Give to yourself the things you need. Make time for you. Be the leader of love. And hear the messages coming through from heaven today, that you are safe and protected, that you can't run away from your own soul. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.